All right, the first thing you're going to have the kids work on are ball taps. All they're going to do is they're going to go back and forth on their fingertips. Tell them it's going to work on their hand coordination and ball control. So they're going to start off in front of their chest, then they're going to go down to their feet, back and forth. Then they're going to go up above their head, back and forth. Then after you have them do it for a while, you're going to have them do all three. So have them go all the way down to their feet, then all the way back up to their head. Then after that, what they're going to work on is going around the waist, just like this. If the younger kids have a problem doing this, you can have them roll the ball around their waist, just like this. Then you can have them go around their legs, like this. If the younger kids are having a problem, have them put the ball on the ground, roll it around their feet. And after that, you're going to have them bring it up to their head, go around their head, just like that. Now, once you've had them do all three of those, same thing again. Have them start from their feet, have them go around their legs, their waist, and then their head, and then have them go all the way back down. All right, the next thing you're going to have the kids work on is basic right hand and left hand dribbling. First thing you're going to tell them to do is get a nice wide and low stance. Tell them to put their left arm out as their guard arm. You tell them to put their guard arm up to defend so that nobody on the defensive team can get the ball from them when they dribble. Now, when you dribble, you're supposed to keep the ball in between your feet, right in the middle, bouncing up and down with your fingers. Okay, so a lot of the kids, since they've never dribbled before, will have the tendency to slap the ball like that. You don't want them to do that. Tell them to push the ball straight up and down, let it come back up into their fingers, and then press down each time, and tell them to keep the ball below their waist. Same thing when they switch over to their left hand. They're going to switch to their right arm as their guard arm. They're going to go straight up and down with their left hand, keeping the ball in between their feet and below their waist. The next thing they're going to work on is basic crossover. You can have them face you in the middle. They're going to spread their legs again, get a nice low stance. You're going to have them go back and forth, right hand, left hand, just like this. If they can't go back and forth, have the younger kids alternate, just switching their hands, just like that, until they can work on going back and forth with the ball. All right, basic shooting, what you're going to tell the kids to do is have them put their legs about shoulder width distance, have them put it in their dominant hand. So if they're right-handed, they're putting the ball in their right hand, just like this. Fingers are facing back, the ball should be right above their head. So it'll look just like this, right in front of their head. Now, that's going to be their shooting arm, so you always want to tell them to keep this elbow up. The next step, they're going to put their hand on the side of the ball. The hand that goes on the side of the ball is called their guide hand. They use it to help them keep a straight direction when they shoot to the basket. So they're not shooting with their guide hand. It just stays right on the side of the ball, just like this. This will be step number 1 for the kids.
Good.
Okay, the next thing you're going to have the kids work on is triple threat, and tell them that's the first thing they should do whenever they catch the ball in a game. Triple threat position looks just like this, holding the ball nice and tight, elbows to the sides. One thing I can do from triple threat is I can dribble the basketball. Second thing I can do is I can pass to a teammate. The third thing I can do is I can shoot the ball. All right, the next thing you can do from triple threat, it's not part of triple threat, but you'll be standing in that position, is pivoting. Now, what a pivot is I can move in a full circle as long as I keep one foot on the ground, and I use that to get a better positioning to the basket. So, what you're going to have the kids do is have them pick up their left leg, put it back on the ground, tell them to keep that leg on the ground, have them shake their right foot, tell them that it's the foot that's going to be moving. Now, there's 2 types of pivots that they're going to work on. The first one is called a forward pivot. So step number 1, when I say 1, all they're going to do is they're going to pick their right foot up, do 1 forward, half turn facing the other direction. When I say 2, you're doing another half turn back to the starting position. Now, reverse pivot, instead of picking that right foot up and going forward, they're going to go back this time. So still in triple threat, when I say 1, picking that right foot up, doing a reverse, half turn. Step 2, another reverse, half turn all the way back to the beginning.